Okay, start.
Namaste. Today I'm going to show you a picture first. Look at this picture. Have you ever been to a small lake island like this one? If not, let's take this journey together to the Lake Island of Innisfree, located in Ireland, with poet W.B. Yeats. W.B. Yeats was a poet who lived in Ireland during the period 1865 to 1939. He was a prominent member of the Irish Literary Circle and he helped to found the Abbey Theatre. This poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree, is a 3-stanza poem where each stanza has 3 long lines and 1 short one. This poem talks about how the person feels when he is in the woods. Here it is. So let's read this poem first. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes drooping slow, drooping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There's midnight all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnets' wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. Let's read it one more time. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee cloud glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, drooping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There's midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnets' wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day. I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. So we are going to take these lines 1 to 4 and so on. This poem has got 3 stanzas, and each stanza has 3 long lines and 1 short. This poem talks about a man overwhelmed with life in the city. शहरी दुनिया में की चकाचौंध में ये आदमी है, who dreams of going back to nature in order to find some peace. और कुछ शांति हासिल करने के लिए वो अपना नेचर के पास, प्रकृति के पास जाना चाहता है. The poet, as a small boy, spent a lot of time in this quiet lake island of Innisfree. He has fond memories of that place, so he wants to go back there. And this place, Innisfree, is an actual island and where this WB Yeats, when he was a child, he spent a lot of time there. So now we are going to look at only lines 1 through 4. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bean rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the bee-loud glade. The poet says that he will arise, that means stand up, and go to Innisfree. He will build a small cabin there. A cabin is a small room for himself with clay, that is mud, and wattles. Wattles are twisted sticks for making fences. For food, he will grow 9 bean rows. That means 9 rows of beans. हमारे पास तरह तरह की जो बीन्स होती हैं, राजमा, छोले, इस तरह की, वो लोग आयरलैंड में भी इस्तेमाल करते हैं. He will get honey. Honey, शहद, from the honey bee hive. मधुमक्खी के छत्ते से उसको शहद मिलेगा. He will live there alone, अकेला, in the glade. Glade is an open space surrounded by the buzzing sound of the bees. So it says here, bee loud glade. So there will be lot of bees and the buzzing sound, जो मधुमक्खियों की आवाज़ होती है, उसको कवि कह रहा है. तो जाना चाहता है कहाँ? वापस इस लेक आइलैंड पे. अब अगली 4 लाइनें 5 से 8 तक. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, drooping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnight's all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of linnets' wings. The poet will be peaceful, shant. This feeling of peace comes dropping slow, yani धीरे धीरे. How? In the morning, when it is cloudy, the view is not very clear. It will appear as if the morning has worn a veil, thin covering. आपने कभी घूंघट लिए हुए किसी युवती को देखा है, और जब घूंघट का जो कपड़ा होता है वो पतला होता है, इसी को ये इंग्लिश में जो वेल कहते हैं. हैज़ worn a veil, thin covering, and has hidden itself. This will give the poet peace. यहाँ जो कवि हैं वो सुबह को, मॉर्निंग को पर्सोनिफाई करता है, यानी एक व्यक्ति के रूप में देखता है. और वो युवती कैसी है? जिसने घूंघट पहन रखा है. कैसा घूंघट? यानी जो बादलों की जो हल्की हल्की जो है, बादल इधर से उधर जा रहे, वो घूंघट की तरह है, वेल की तरह है. फर्दर द सॉन्ग ऑफ द क्रिकेट. क्रिकेट इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ इंसेक्ट, विल ऑल्सो ब्रिंग हिम पीस. उसको शांति इन सब चीज़ों से मिलेगी. At midnight, the sight of the glimmer. Glimmer is the faint light of shining stars. रात को बहुत ज़्यादा अंधेरे में जो तारे हैं वो टिमटिमाते हुए दिखाई देते हैं, उसको कवि कह रहा है. That will give him peace. At noon, that is midday, the purple glow, that's the bright light with heat, will provide him peace. In the evening, when he will see the linnet's wings. Linnet is a small songbird that abounds in Europe. He will feel peaceful. So all these things will give him peace while he is there. Now let's read the last 4 lines, 9 to 12. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. Here in the last stanza, the poet says that now he will arise, get up and go to Innisfree. Why? Because night and day, all the time, the low, soft sound of the lake water lapping, striking the shore, repeats in his mind, attracts him. Whenever he is either standing on the roadway or on the grey pavements, that's footpaths, he hears the sound deep in the heart's core, innermost part of his heart, अंतर हृदय दिल के भीतर. तब ये कहना चाहते हैं कवि अंत में कि इस समय कहाँ वो खड़े हैं. वो खड़े हैं रोडवे पे या ग्रे पेवमेंट्स पे, और उनको मन में, दिल में क्या याद आ रहा है जो उनको बचपन में याद था. यानी 10-12 साल के जब वो थे, जो समय उन्होंने वहाँ लेक आइलैंड में बिताया था, वो उनको याद आ रहा है और जैसे अपनी तरफ खींच रहा हो. तो दैट लास्ट लाइन, आई हियर इट इन द डीप हार्ट्स कोर, यानी अंतर हृदय में उनको वो आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही है. नाउ लेट्स नोटिस द राइमिंग स्कीम. फ्री, बी, मेड, ग्लेड, स्लो, ग्लो, सिंक्स, wings, day, grey, shore, core. अब there is another type of आप जैसे हिंदी में अलंकार होते हैं, in English we call them figures of speech. Alliteration is where the same sound is repeated. So you see hive and honeybee. The sound, beginning sound of h is repeated. Lake, lapping, low. The l sound, the lake is repeated. Repetition, जबकि किसी चीज़ को आपको जोर दे के कहना हो तो आप उसको फिर से कहते हैं. जैसे कि I will arise and go now. He repeats the same thing in stanza 1 and stanza 3. And personification, जहाँ morning, that means सुबह के समय को, it's spoken of as a person, युवती के रूप में कहा गया है सवेरे को, और उनके सामने क्या है, घूंघट है, there is a veil there. So person is personification. ये figure of speech अलंकार यहाँ है. और metaphor, the clouds are compared to the veils. So जैसे कहते हैं कि आपको किसी चीज़ से तुलना करनी हो तो यहाँ जो क्लाउड्स हैं यानी बादल हैं उनको घूंघट से कंपेयर किया गया है. तो जो कवि हैं वो अपने बचपन की जगह इस लेक आइल ऑफ इनिस्फ्री में जाना चाहते हैं. आपको भी कोई ऐसी घटना याद है जो आपको बचपन का? मुझे तो बहुत सारी याद आ रही हैं. आशा है आपको ये पोएम, ये कविता पसंद आई होगी. नमस्ते.